welcome to Devoted Vampire. You play as a vampire who got wrapped up in a murder mystery, and you swear it wasn't you this time! In this visual novel, you get to meet various potential suitors, such as Tyler Durden from Fight Club, the #1 cause of gun violence, and I swear I'm not a furry. Anyway, here are your content warnings, now please enjoy yourselves. Prologue. The convenience of corpses is that they do not tell on you. They don't bring attention. They are safe. They don't taste too good. But they are easy prey. Sometimes you can even get a whiff of tasty AB puddle of blood, a tasty flavor, such as the Scarlet Banquet today. But this corpse was different. This corpse drew a witness. This corpse garnered attention. Bloody hell. The intoxicating aroma of blood was too much to endure. It was pungent, yet pleasant. After not having any blood for a while, even the most foul blood types were tempting. You emerged from your dark apartment into the dimly lit hallway. Your eyes couldn't take it. They couldn't stand it. The toll light had on your body was even worse. You carefully closed your apartment door, as if you're afraid of awakening anyone. But that shouldn't be necessary because there were barely any residents here after all, right? Horrifying cries and yells had been echoing outside your flat for the past week, and they've been going on and on at an unusual rate. Usually they were quick. A point-blank bullet or a smooth slash of the neck would dim the cries, and within hours, you would have your next feast. You couldn't help but feel intimidated to go out due to the unnatural events. But your hunger was too much to bear, even more, and you'd go insane. So as soon as the saw noises were gone for good, as soon as it felt like they were gone for good, you were out. In this corrupted part of the city, the police sirens never touch, where if something awful was to happen here, no one would know. It was the perfect place to hide. You've been living very comfortably here for a while now. With the area being under the Whitney's power, you were safe. No one would investigate. No one would care if a little blood was missing. Hell, you didn't even need to put much effort into bewitching prey, nor build a good reputation for your vampire ability of overwriting bite mark memories to work, because there was no need to make anyone forget about their bites. With vampires being so scarce, this lifestyle was the key to your prolonged survival. The ramifications of being found by the labs were not known since no one, not a single one, returned. You let out a sigh of relief. You finally got your fill. That was good. You smiled. Your shoulders relaxed. It seems the coast really was clear. Just one more sip. When else would the next meal of such quality come? You scooped up another handful of blood. Your head tilted up, but your mouth opened agape for a different reason. Selling wolf? From the shadowy nook of the ceiling, something was peering down on you. They scrambled towards you at the speed of light, their long limbs effortlessly maneuvering and holding them upside down. As they drew closer to you, their long, sharp claw probed deeper and deeper into the ceiling to haul their weight. In fact, they were about to touch your nose if they neared even closer. You couldn't help but avoid their gaze and focus on their claws. A wolf? A human? This close? If I made a run for the door, would I make it in time? What are they in the first place? With human ears and wolf characteristics at the same time, this was an anomaly, that's for sure. In a swift motion, they leaped off the ceiling. Your noses touched. Sniff, sniff. They leaned their head back and forth, pushing their nose into your face intently, slowly devouring your scent. They seem friendly. But in a place like this, you can never be too sure. I don't know who created the bloodbath I call dinner, but I don't want to become part of it. Pet them. You gulped down the blood and licked your hands clean. Then you inched your hand closer to their ear. They gave you a slightly puzzled look, but didn't withdraw. I can pet you, right? What's your name, buddy? Who's a fluffy puppy? I've lived long enough to baby talk a weird human. Who knows? Maybe it'll work. Your fingers tickle behind their airy wolf ears, the velvety fur caressing your hand back. They smile and headbutt your hand. Well, hello? That's straight up a man! That's a man! That's straight up a man! They pointed at themselves. I'm not here to hurt you. I'm hungry too. I didn't mean to scare you. I mean, I'm scared too. The person I was with went missing. They hesitantly retracted their claws. Have you seen them? You'll help me look, right? I don't know who else to turn to. Everyone else smells scary. Wolf really does seem to not have any ulterior motives. All right, you say hesitantly. Let me look around a bit. This is definitely strange. Why would their owner leave them? A better question would be, who exactly is their owner and how human are they? A human wouldn't have an owner, right? Oh, I got to click on things. Door on the right. Home sweet home. Why are you doing this to me? Door on the left? I don't think anyone lives here. Let's go left. Are you sure? I'm gonna save, just in case. Just in case. Because I know what's going on. Yeah. The blood has been here for a long time. The color was close to black, showing signs of age. It's sad that such a rare blood type has been left out for so long. There are dried black splatters on the stairs. I could go there, but should I? I wonder how likely that what I drank was Wolf's caretaker. It would be dreadful for Wolf to be the one to discover the body. It would be even awful if I ate them. This is a predicament you didn't expect to face. Decisions like this are why you live in this dated flat. Wolf's gaze never leaves you. The eyes follow your every move curiously, their tail wagging happily. However, when your gaze fixated on the stairs, their tail started to fall, and its movements dwindled. You probably shouldn't go there. I don't think it's safe. Out of nowhere, the eyes widened. Wolf's eyes darted from side to side. Then their ears perked up, and they scurried off with a whimper. Take the stairs. You peek around the corner. Stop right there! This is the police! What are your reasons for being here? Why are you sneaking around? Don't have a good answer for that? I will, of course, hear you out, because as a cop, I should. But right now, your actions are... The cop squinted their eyes and adjusted their collar. Very suspicious. Explain yourself. Interrogation. A cop? That is strange. Very strange. They don't come here, no. This area has been a safe haven for me. What do they want? Do they have an ulterior motive or reason to be here? You hid your hands behind you and tried to wipe down any leftover blood. Behind your back, tried to make it look natural as you shift your pose to make it look as if you were just putting your hands on your hips. I'm just a citizen. I live here. Why should I tell you anything? I'm just a citizen. I'm merely a citizen. I reside here. You reassured the officer in a tense voice. I saw this as I stepped out of my flat. This, you continued to pretend to be shaken. If after years of being alive, you haven't learned how to fake cry, you are doing something wrong. Theatrics were fun, even when no one was watching. It was one of the things that made such a life worth living. On second thought, being dramatic to survive was draining the stress out of you. So, what are you going to do about this? How am I going to stay safe? You couldn't get a good judgment of the cop's character yet, which made picking the right words to convince them challenging. But they came all the way here. The cops don't touch it. They are paid off, and everyone is well aware of it. So that means they strongly believe in justice. They are looking for something. They are here for devious reasons. Even the most naive and young cop would know better than to come here. There is no way their superiors don't make them swear up and down to stay away, even threatening to take away their license. Please let them have a proper reason. The other reasons are, you shudder at the thought of them being the one behind the dinners. It just occurred to you that I could be talking to a murderer. Officer, Why are you here? What business could you possibly have here? Silver. Ugh. Look what we have here. A cup and a... Your eyes snap to the necklace. It's silver. This could be troublesome. You don't know how pure it is or how severe the side effects might be from touching this person or even being near them. As you look up, you realize their gaze is fixed on you. They've definitely taken notice. Their eyes lock onto yours with piercing coldness before they form a sly, almost warm smile. What do they know? What are they thinking? Paranoia tightens its grip, and you instinctively create distance between yourself and them. Angel, you're overstepping over valuable evidence again. The cop's face twisted into an annoyed grimace. Please go back to your apartment. The strange person didn't budge. They just smiled at the cop, leaning back in a relaxed manner. Casey, don't worry. I'm just here to lift the somber atmosphere you've created. Casey looked baffled. Are we on first-name basis, Lion? Casey scoffed. Please, share what I know. Even gave you my personal details, and we had a good old grueling interrogation together. I'd say we're close, the one with the regal fur coat said. Their polished shoes took a few steps closer to you. They hovered their hand over your shoulder, but didn't touch you. I think you might enjoy checking out the roof. They smirked. Maybe you'll find something up there. They dug into the fur coat's pocket, retrieved a single key, and tossed it over to Casey. Casey dipped to catch it. You were all standing too close for comfort. The throw was unnecessary. Thanks? Casey looked puzzled, but hurried to the stairs. They kept looking back in confusion. You watched as Lion Angel looked down at the officer making their exit. I should get out of here. I don't know either of them, but the way they're imposing their authority is uncomfortable. They tilted their head in your direction. Hey. Oh, please, not me. Don't speak to me. It's like you were waiting for an angel to save you. They laughed. Oh, don't come here. Yeah, that's exactly what they did. Once again, their polished shoes soundlessly glided over to you. Their towering figure loomed over you. They leaned in and whispered, I know what you are. Gay? They stared into your eyes as they played with the silver necklace. We definitely have matters to discuss. I can help you with that thing if you want, they mused, gesturing towards the stairs with a tilt of their head. Your eyes kept lingering on the silver. It was all too obvious what they knew, but their motives were still unknown. Day one? God freaking, you didn't say it was a demo! Hi, it's me, Future Lion. I did not realize that the game page actually did mention that it is a demo. I did not read, but that was Devoted Vampire. If you guys do want to play this for yourselves, link to the game will be in the description below. I think the concept's pretty cool. I am curious about what direction they're going to be taking this. It seems like it's going to be a murder mystery with some elements of romance thrown in between, but we'll have to see once the rest of the game comes up. In the meantime, hey, thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the day, and as always, I'll be seeing you in the next video. This is Lion, signing off. Ciao.